All right. Coach, we at the point in the year now as we get closer towards TCU, where reps are starting to get kind of divvied up more amongst the guys who you think are going to factor in this.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is kind of our last day of camp, where we're just really focused on installation and competition, get our guys better, and now we start to focus more on TCU. So you're right, the reps are getting more focused in to guys that we think are going to be playing against TCU.
Just kind of in general, kind of how's the team kind of feeling, knowing that game week is, I think it's next week, just kind of how's the team kind of feeling with this season coming up so fast?
Yeah, I think, they get tired of going against each other, and so they're kind of at that point. They're doing a good job, but they definitely want to play somebody else. So it has been a great camp. We've done a great job of staying healthy and taking care of each other and getting better, and we're ready to focus in and play somebody.
What do you feel like you've learned about your team over 4 weeks?
Well, we're a deeper team than we were last year for sure. We just got a lot more experienced guys that have played, and then we got younger guys that are here that can give supporting roles and make an impact. So I feel a lot better about our depth.
Just at the running back position, just kind of how set do you feel that position is in terms of kind of depth chart order, or are you planning on kind of rotating different guys in?
Yeah, we'll probably, first game we'll probably play a number of guys and kind of see how it sorts out, but for sure the young guys are in the mix for sure.
Seems like every practice we've had so far, it's been guys making plays in the red zone on both offense and defense. How tough is that for you as an offensive-minded coach to see the defense making some big plays down there?
Yeah, when you're calling plays and you're running the offense, you want it to be successful on offense, but then when you watch the tape and you're like, wow, that's a good job on defense, we're improving. So it's always that way, especially as a head coach. If the offense is doing really well, you're in the back of your head worried about the defense. And if your defense is doing really well, you're worried a little bit about your offense. So that's just kind of nature of it. But this has been a camp where it's been good competition, back and forth. Not one side of the ball has dominated in any stretch of the imagination. It's been good competition.
Are there any other units like the running backs where the two deep could be settled in season?
That's a great question. We got a couple of spots on the offensive line that are still competing. Some wide receiver positions. I think, there's, whether it's a starting role or the first guy in, there's definitely competition still going on.
Seen, Braden Marcel Olinka out there at the first team defensive line. Just kind of what's he, talk about his growth and what you've seen out of him.
He's got a great spring football and fall camp. He's got a great motor. He's really slippery, tough to block. Really good with his hands, gets his hands on a lot of passes, and he's going to be good for us this year.
Any update on the quarterback situation?
No, not yet. Good competition. They're all playing well, so I feel good about. Got three main guys that are competing, and they all look really good. Awesome.
Go ahead. Just on Emmett Kenny, kind of talk about UK's progression. What are you seeing from him as a kicker? How is he kind of coming along?
Yeah, he's been more consistent. Obviously, that position is about doing it in the game, in the stadium with the crowd and against the opponent. And I know he's excited for his opportunity, but he's had a good camp for sure.
Let me close it up with this one. As we now transition into preparation for TCU, how does that change the way you guys are approaching practice out there?
Yeah, so we will do more scout team stuff. So we won't spend as everything has been against the defense. So and our defensive strategy and philosophy. Now we'll start to do some scouts where we're working against what we expect TCU to do. You never know in the first game. And we'll do a little crossover work with the defense just to get really fast looks, but it'll transition to more TCU looks.
Great. Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate
it.
Thank you.